Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody bought these graphics, and for the one I'm doing it for, I'm going to use this one right here because it has a bounding box, but it doesn't have any white background. We're going to go ahead and delete all those. I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. Now, normally, this is a vector type file. I mean, it's sharp and clean. It's a little bit fuzzy, but it's still pretty good. Normally, you should just be able to ungroup it, but there's no way to ungroup it because it's not there. So it's still pretty small. It's less than 4 inches tall. So we're just going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art. And it takes just a few seconds. And it's almost, once it gets past this, it'll probably go real fast. And you could group it by color and then say, okay. And then if we take this and go to Object and Group and Ungroup and click on the white and hit Delete, it should delete it all. But if we had not have done that, group by color or for some reason it's not working, if you will take it and Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art, there's a way to get rid of all the white. So this time I'm not going to group it by color. Going to take this same length of time, and it's done. Then move the other one out of the way. And normally your new one is on top. And go to Object, Group, and Ungroup it. We can actually get rid of this. It doesn't really matter. But you can see if I pick on that, I've got white. So you'd have to go through here and pick all the whites. That's the advantage of grouping it by color. But we could also go to Edit, Find, and Replace and have the white selected. From Selection on your Find and Replace, Find All. Now what I do is Control G to group it together because sometimes I'll click off of it and then click back on the white and hit Delete. And there you have a vector fish that's pretty nice. I mean, I can't really find any faults in it. I mean, I would maybe change a few things, but it's not necessary. So anything in yellow will not be touched. So if we put this on a light piece of, matter of fact, I think he's got a cutting board. So what we can do is take that and group it together. Control G. I'm going to right click and copy it. And then I'm going to go to the cutting board and I'm going to right click and paste it. And of course it pasted quite a bit bigger than your graphic, but that's what it will look like on that bamboo board. Now this is a bamboo board and he did a pretty good job of taking pictures and everything. Bamboo doesn't, especially where these growth rings are, you might have to run it twice. You know, I would try to stay away from that. You know, you could hold down the Shift key and double click on a rectangle and make sure that is, I always signify it in red. I'm going to left click and make it a hairline. And then run this, if you have a red dot pointer, run this with your laser door open so it won't burn and it'll trace that line. Now, I always take away the line after I test it, even though it should not engrave because it's a hairline. But that way you're going to know where your fish is going to be. And you might have to run it, you might have to run everything twice. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.